Hello, Pokemon trainers! Welcome back to some more Battle Spot singles on iStarLead TV. I threw together a new team and we're right in the thick of it already, so I'm just going to kind of choose the team and then we'll talk about kind of the Pokemon I'm using right now. So, looking at my opponent's team, I have Choice Scarf Mamoswine, who actually looks like it can be pretty powerful against my opponent's team. Earthquake is actually going to be hurting a lot of my opponent's Pokemon, so I'm liking Mamoswine here. Ice attacks can also destroy Salamence, so I'm going to bring Mamoswine. I'm just probably not going to lead with it. I don't want to, spoil the surprise. My Tapu Koko looks useful here as well, dealing with Araquanid. And, I mean, it can also do a decent amount of damage to Salamence, probably. I do like Porygon 2. I'm not sure Porygon 2 can take on Araquanid 1v1. It might be able to, though. And then, yeah, I don't even know here. I'm at a loss, if I'm being honest. Tapu Lele is going to be annoying, so I definitely want something that can possibly outspeed Tapu Lele. Let's make a decision here. How is Incineroar going to be here? I mean, Incineroar can take on Aegislash. Uh-oh, we have to make a decision. I'm going to lead with Incineroar just to try it out. And maybe that's why I'm losing a lot of battles here. I don't know. I like Incineroar. We are going to try it out. I think a lot of things could go wrong here. I mean, if they lead with Tapu Lele, they're going to obliterate our Incineroar. Maybe I should have chosen Aegislash, Porygon, and Mamoswine. That actually sounds like a good combination right there. They lead with Aegislash, though, which is actually fantastic for us because we're leading with Incineroar. And like I said, Incineroar actually deals a lot of damage to Aegislash. Incineroar can threaten Aegislash really, really nicely. It's actually going to be able to resist all of its attacks, unless they have Sacred Sword. So, they might go for King's Shield. Do I expect them to go for King's Shield and just go for Taunt? Or do I try to power through the Aegislash? Let's take a look at their team. I don't think they have too many things that can resist Dark. They do have Muck. But that's it. Nothing else on their team. Well, actually, sorry, Tapu Koko. But I don't think Tapu Koko is going to want to switch into Incineroar. I'm going to start out with my Z move here. I know that sounds weird, but if they go for King's Shield, this might actually just break through the King's Shield. They do go for King's Shield. I know Z moves break through Protect. I'm pretty sure it's the same for King's Shield, I hope. Hopefully we don't get our attack lowered like normal with King's Shield. But that's an awesome looking Z move. I really like that. Alright, let's admire this right now. Malicious Moonsault. This is Incineroar's exclusive Z move. Whoa! There you go! He's gonna nuke it. If it breaks through the King Shield, yeah, okay. See, it doesn't deal that much damage because of the Protect, I think. But we do not get our attack lowered. Oh, weakness policy. Oh, no. Alright, well, my Aegislash... Oh, we do still get it lowered! Oh, man. Okay. I honestly feel like Darkest Lariat is still just the safest move to go for. This should do a lot. Or should we go for Flare Blitz? Target stat changes don't affect this attack's damage, but my own stat changes will affect it. I am gonna just... Yeah, I think I'm smarter, or I'm better off just going for Flare Blitz here. Oh, man. The thing is... Again, if they're running Sacred Sword, we're in trouble. But usually Aegislash doesn't. Usually it's just Steel-type Stab and Ghost-type Stab, both of which I will resist. So let's take a look here. Let's see what they have. If they have Sacred Sword, then I'm just going to get destroyed. If they don't, I should take this maybe kind of well, maybe. Alright, well I take it. I think a Shadow Sneak could probably kill me. What else do I have that can take on Aegislash? Am I faster with Porygon? Let's see. What else do they have? Incineroar is going to be faster than Araquanid and Muck, probably. That's about it. Oh man, this is probably a risk in and of itself. They are at +2, which is important. I'm going to go into Porygon here. Maybe this is stupid. Maybe this is just a terrible, terrible play. But Porygon is actually a decent counter to Aegislash. I do have Shadow Ball as well. Perfect, perfect. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to take a Flash Cannon as well, but I'm going to go for Shadow Ball here because it hits everything. I actually had Tri-Attack on Porygon, but I found that I was having trouble against Ghost types, and Tri-Attack isn't really that great against too many things anyway. I mean, if you get lucky and burn something... Oh, this is perfect. That is just perfect. Okay, so we get the kill on the Aegislash, and that's one threat down. Now, that did weaken our Incineroar significantly, but again, if they have Araquanid or Muck, then Incineroar can still do something. They do indeed have Araquanid, and this thing hurts. This thing hits so hard. We do trace the Water Bubble. All that means is we can't be burned, because I don't have any Water-type attacks. However, I do have Discharge. And I don't have anything that can switch into Araquanid's Water-type move, so I have to stay in here. And I do outspeed, so that's excellent. And I don't even deal that much damage. Wow. And it has Toxic. Oh, man. Okay. Luckily for me, Araquanid doesn't have too many forms of recovery, but this can be awkward if my opponent switches in like Tapu Koko or something to take this Discharge, because it means I'm not going to be dealing that much damage to them, and I'm going to be taking an extra turn of Poison, which I don't want to be taking. Let's see what happens. They just stay in. Okay, if I can get the Paralysis, that'd be nice. Or really just killing this Araquanid is gonna help me. Mirror Coat. Okay. That is fascinating. Let's see what my opponent could have. Yeah, see, look at my opponent's team on the bottom screen right there. Assuming we kill their Araquanid, I mean, Mamoswine can take on everything else 1v1, especially now that Aegislash is dead. So, yeah, I feel pretty confident with this battle. I'm just going to go for Discharge again. Hopefully we can take out this Araquanid. Hopefully they don't switch into something else. So close. That thing is so bulky. We do paralyze it finally. Maybe they'll get fully paralyzed? No, they just go for the Liquidation here. This should kill us. Totally. Yeah, this would totally kill us. It was moving kind of slow, though, so maybe that didn't deal that much damage. But anyway, we're going to be able to go back into Incineroar. Just go for the Darkest Lariat. And now my opponent has one Pokemon remaining. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that Mamoswine can come in and take on any of my opponent's Pokemon 1 versus 1. So, unless they go into, like, Salamence and go for a Dragon Dance, which would be a big problem. Let's go for that Lariat. We don't want to take any more damage than we need to with Flare Blitz. This should kill right here. I mean, Incineroar is really powerful, and... yeah, Araquanid's extremely bulky, but that Araquanid was very low on health. So, let's see what they got. If they have either of their Tapus... yeah, okay, Tapu Lele... maybe I should still be a little scared, though. If they're, like, choice specs, I could be in trouble. The thing is, they can't go for Psychic here, so this works out kind of nicely. They cannot go for Psychic because what that means... well, because I'm immune to it, so they have to go for Moonblast. And the good thing there is that Psychic would have done more to Mamoswine than Moonblast will. For what it's worth. There's a chance we could still lose here. I don't know which is the best move to go for. Probably just Earthquake. I mean, I can calc it, but it's probably not going to matter. Tapu Lele has okay defense. I could go for Icicle Crash, trying to bank on a flinch. I mean, I'm probably going to do a decent chunk of damage to this Lele. They could also be Scarfed. If they're Scarfed, I'm in trouble. But honestly, I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. Maybe I'll live a hit. I mean, Mamoswine does have really high HP. I am faster. Come on, please do like half or get a crit or something. Oh, nice. Okay, if we live this hit, we've got this. This is really close. Really, really close. Oh, yes, we got it! Okay, so this should kill unless they have some crazy move that I'm forgetting or some crazy item, and they're just going to forfeit. Perfect. That worked out really nicely. That was a really close battle, but we got it. We did it. We played it well, and that was a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get another battle here. So we did find an opponent. Sorry, I was talking or watching something, so I wasn't able to show when we actually got the opponent. But anyway, Mamoswine, Scarf Mamoswine also looks pretty good here. So I will be bringing Mamo, but again, it won't be my lead. I just like bringing it in as a revenge killer, at least for now. Incineroar also looks interesting here, although Toxapex is going to be a problem. Again, Tapu Lele is going to be a threat. Machamp is... Yeah, I don't think Incineroar is good, actually. Incineroar is only good against Pinsir and Frostlass, and even then, it's not that great. Salamence looks good, but they do have Frostlass. That's something I'm gonna want to be worried about. I feel like my usual core of Porygon 2, Aegislash, and Mamoswine is enough to beat this team. Pretty standard stuff there. I will maybe just lead with Aegislash. Aegislash, what do I absolutely need Aegislash for? I mean, if it can kill... Yeah, I don't think I absolutely need Aegislash for anything in particular. So it might be just a good lead here, just to kind of deal as much damage as possible. It already has really good coverage against their team. And we're fighting Brad Pitt. If we can just deal a ton of damage, maybe get a kill with Aegislash, then we're good to go. And then we have Porygon and Mamoswine to round out the coverage, to round out the defensive synergy. And Mamoswine can just pick off any weakened threat that my opponent has. So they're just going to lead with Jolteon. That's okay, because Jolteon isn't that strong. It probably has Shadow Ball, though, which is maybe good for us, because if we take a Shadow Ball, we're going to get our weakness policy activated. I'm just going to go for Shadow Sneak. My opponent doesn't have anything that's immune to Shadow Sneak, so even if they switch something in here, it's going to be taking a good amount of damage. We do need to be wary of that Toxapex. I haven't really seen too much Toxapex on Battle Spot singles, but I don't know, it's pretty good. It's pretty bulky, but Mamoswine can deal with it. A powerful ground type or electric type can definitely take on Toxapex. I know I'm still really low on the ladder, so don't make fun of me. I'm just playing this for fun, and I've been looking for ways to get better. Like, I've been looking online for people who are maybe around my level. I've been watching videos of players who are really good and really highly ranked, and I'm learning a lot from them. But I also like to see people who are around my own skill level, so I can kind of see what I need to do to progress to get to that high level. So hopefully, if you're watching this, you're learning something, or you're having fun, or something along those lines. I am definitely having fun, and I hope that I can eventually get up there. Anyways, our weakness policy activates. We are at +2 special attack now. This is gonna hurt the Jolteon. That's my point. We do also have Shadow Sneak, so we should be able to have priority against just about anything on my opponent's team as well. If they bring in Toxapex, okay, if they bring in Frostlass, that's actually good for us. Let's take a look at my opponent's team. I don't think I need Aegislash for anything else at this point. Aegislash would help me against Machamp, and actually looking at my opponent's team, Machamp is a threat. Machamp is scary. But I think we're better off just kind of trying to get off as much damage as possible here. They have Machamp, they have Toxapex, they have Tapu Lele. Oh wow, they're just gonna scout here? Wow, why would they do that? +2 Shadow Sneak. Did they accidentally send in Frostlass to begin with? Or did they say like, oh, that's right. Okay, Psychic Terrain, absolutely. Okay then. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to King's Shield just to scout what they're going to do. And then I'm going to be able to go into Porygon. Like if they go for Shadow Ball here, and they're like Choice Specs or something, or Choice in some way, then I can go into Porygon and force them to switch out. Otherwise, if they go for Psychic or Moonblast, I should be able to take it, even though we are in Psychic Terrain. It's going to depend on whether... Wow, what are they doing here? It's going to depend on whether they are Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, or like Life Orb, or Terrain Extender, or something like that. But I think that was a decent play on my opponent's part. But now we know the entirety of their team, and unfortunately, I don't want to waste the +2. I don't think we can live a Shadow Ball from Frostlass though, so I'm just going to go into Porygon because I am certain that Porygon can take on Frostlass really well, and thankfully because I did add Shadow Ball on Porygon, it actually has a super effective move for Frostlass and Tapu Lele. And Cursed Body is actually going to be really useful as well. They're going to go for Spikes, which is also something you don't normally see on Frostlass. They probably have Focus Sash. Whoops. They probably have Focus Sash. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. They probably... Oh, wow. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. I'm going to be spamming Shadow Ball anyway. They probably also have Destiny Bond, so I need to be weary of that. I need to be afraid of that. Yeah. Oh man, okay, here I have a feeling they're gonna go for the Destiny Bond. I don't like that. But what else can I do? It's kind of smart of them to go for the... Okay, this is kind of weird. I'm gonna go into Aegislash though. At this point, Mamoswine can just kill with Earthquake anyway. So even if I lose Aegislash, it's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna try to stall out the Psychic Terrain. And also stall out the... and scout for Destiny Bond, rather. They do indeed have Destiny Bond. And that means that I can now go for Shadow Sneak, but what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go for Shadow Ball. I don't care if Aegislash dies, and if I get lucky, maybe they'll switch into Tapu Lele, expecting me to go for Shadow Sneak right here, and I'll get a surprise kill. Oh wow, they expected me to go into something else. I don't know if I agree with that play. Maybe they just wanted their Frostlass to die? But that's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know why they needed to do that. Huh. Interesting. Okay. In that case, this is tough because they do have spikes up. So anything I switch in is going to take some damage. One sec. I need to get my charger. Sorry about that, needed to charge. So I have another number of plays here. I'm actually going to start with King's Shield. I think that's something that I definitely want to do because I want to scout what they're going to do here. Maybe they have some weird move like Calm Mind. That would actually be scary. I would be terrified of that. But if I can stall out... Actually, I'm not sure. They have Psychic. Okay. I know that Porygon is not the best switch. Porygon's gonna take a lot of damage. Wow, okay. Do I sacrifice Aegislash right now? I'm going to. And maybe by some miracle if I live this Psychic. I mean, I'm really bulky, but they do get the boost. If they're Choice Specs, this will definitely kill. Wow, that was close. Okay. Wow, that was a critical hit. I feel like I could have lived that if that wasn't a critical hit. So, what I'm going to do now is just go into Mamo. This is like how the last game ended with Mamoswine versus Tapu Lele. I'm just going to go for Earthquake again. And this will probably... Well, it'll do as much damage as it did last game. And then they're probably going to kill me with Psychic. Oh, they're faster. They are Timid Scarf. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm not sure I can stall this out then. So they're Timid Scarf, it means, because I'm Jolly Scarf. So if they were Modest Scarf, that means that they would have... Yeah, this is annoying. That means that they wouldn't have outsped me. How much turns are left on the Psychic Terrain? 2 more turns. I am scared. I'm going to go for Recover here. Maybe I can live. I'm pretty sure I can live, even though this is hitting hard. I mean, Tapu Lele is a threat. Okay, we do take that fairly well. It does mean that after we stall out the Psychic Terrain, then we should be good to go. Unless they get any special defense drops on us, which would be bad. That would probably seal the deal in our opponent's favor. But if we don't get any special defense drops... Oh, wow, yeah, that did a lot. Okay. Well, we're lucky. This should end the Psychic Terrain this turn, which means we will be taking Psychic a lot better. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Man, I'm going to recover one more time. I want to go from full health to start using Shadow Ball. Yeah, this shouldn't do that much damage anymore. Okay, good. Yeah, if they get the special defense drop, that's when we're in trouble. But that's doing around half. I mean, not around half. Okay, I'm going to go for Shadow Ball here. Maybe this is a wrong play. But at some point, we have to kill this Tapu Lele. If we just spam Recover, they're eventually going to, you know, out-damage us or something like that. Yeah, so we are easily taking that. I'm definitely going to go for Recover now, though. Yeah, that does a lot. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely going for Recover. Again, Porygon 2, I know I've said it so many times. Wonderful, wonderful Pokemon. It just does so much work by itself. It can single-handedly win you games, as you've seen before. I don't think we're going to stall him out. If they do have their Psychic maxed out in PP, then they're gonna have 16 Psychics, and I'm pretty sure the game will end before they use 16 Psychics. Please, just no oh no, there it is, there it is. Oh no. Okay, well we're gonna be at full health now. And this is gonna allow us to Shadow Ball here. Yeah, oh man, I think we should still take 2. Maybe we kill them here? Wow, okay, we did. Oh, we got a crit! Okay, that paid them back for the crit that they hit on us. Awesome. Alright, so 2 wins, pretty nice ones, both against the Tapu Lele in the end. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you're enjoying that. I'm trying to work my way up the rankings however I can. I'm just going to play a lot of games and hope that I can win, you know, more. So, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are enjoying this series. I do Pokemon guides, Pokemon battles, just a lot of Pokemon content, other video game content as well, and we just have a good time. So, let me know what your team is for Battle Spot Singles, what's been working for you, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.